Hello, welcome to day 9 yoga challenge. Let's sit down on our mats. Cross-legged position. Maybe you want to get a pillow. Make sure we sit up nice and tall. Relax those shoulders down. Let's close our eyes. Bring yourselves to this moment. Letting all of the activities of the day fade in our mind, whether we're just getting up for the day or we're just ending our day. Let's bring ourselves to this moment by focusing on the breath. Being the observer, watching the air flow in and out of the nostrils. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Following the breath to the top of the inhale and the bottom of the exhale. Let's open our eyes and let's come all the way down on our bellies. And let's place our hands next to the shoulders, so we want those elbows to be tucked in close to the torso. We don't want them flopping out to the sides. We want the pelvis to be nice and relaxed. Feet are hip-width apart. The toes are pointing behind us. Tuck those arms in as close to the body, and then the inhale, we're going to rise the chest up just a little bit. We want to keep that pelvis relaxed. You can feel the breath in the belly pushing towards the mat on the inhale. Relaxing on the exhale. Keep relaxing those shoulders down the spine in the baby cobra pose. We're just warming up the spine here, strengthening that lower back. Breathe deep. Maybe you want to inhale the gaze up towards the ceiling. You're going to start to strengthen that neck muscles. You want to take those deep, long breaths. On the exhale, push up through the hands. Send the hips back towards the heels into child resting pose. We're just counteracting that little back bend with the supported forward fold. Relax those shoulders. Maybe feel those shoulders wakening up here. Forehead's on the mat. Again, belly pushing into your legs on the inhale. Relaxing on the exhale. Inhaling back up to all fours. Hands are underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. We're going to bring that right arm up into the air, and we're going to exhale and swoop in underneath that left arm. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, swoop. Inhale up, and this time we're going to come all the way down onto our shoulder. Now we may be leaning towards the left here, so let's square up the hips by sending the right hip back just a little bit. And we want that neck to come down, or our head to come down, so that our neck is nice and supported. And extend that left arm up above the head, palm facing down. So send that left shoulder down just a little bit so that you're leaning into that right shoulder, relaxing into that right shoulder. Keep the hips square. Hold and breathe. You may feel the left shoulder wakening up here through the front of the body. And you'll also feel a release with each exhale in that right shoulder. Big deep breaths here in the thread the needle pose. Just loosening up those shoulder joints. Shoulders are where we hold most of our stress. We want that stress to just roll off those shoulders. Keep relaxing into that right shoulder, bringing your awareness. So when you breathe, breathe as if you're breathing in and out of that right shoulder. Maybe you want to go a little deeper, send the left arm up into the air, and then send the left palm down by your left calf and roll that left shoulder down even more, relaxing into that right shoulder, going deeper into the mat, into that socket. Hold and breathe. Relax and release. Left arm goes up, plant the palm of the left hand down, and we're going to come up the same way we went down. So raise that right arm up, come back to all fours, and just notice what differences you have in both arms right now, in both shoulders. Before we move it on to the opposite side, just observe what is occurring in the body. Send that left arm up. Exhale, swoop it through. Inhale up. Exhale, swoop it through one more time. Inhale it up. Exhale, swoop it through. And again, come down onto that shoulder. Square up the hips, so you might want to send that left hip back. Extend the arm overhead and relax that right shoulder down. Hold and breathe. Relaxing into that left shoulder. Take nice deep breaths through the belly, feeling the expansion and relaxation. If you went for it on the opposite side, let's raise up that right hand, place it down by our right calf, roll that right shoulder down. Hold and breathe. We want to make sure we're not sitting too low in our sit bones. Keep the hips high. Bring that right arm up. Come back up the same way we went down. Arm comes up. Bringing it back to the tabletop position. Roll the shoulders back. Curl the toes and under. Let's exhale, down dog. We want to press those hands into the mat. Maybe you want to walk the feet out. Relax the shoulders down the spine. Middle back is reaching down towards the mat. Hips are reaching up towards the sky and heels are reaching down towards the ground. Let's look in between the hands. Let's bring the feet forward. Inhale, lengthen, look up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Let's grab opposite elbow. Roll the shoulders back and just hang out here. Let's warm up those hamstrings. Feeling all the back of your legs. Relaxing your low back, releasing with each exhale. Just a simple forward fold. It's a great pose for anybody that does a lot of walking. You're sitting at a desk all day. Breathe deep. We're going to start to bend the knees and bring the chest into the knees. Start to come up, sitting in the chair, opening up the arms, rolling the shoulders back. Tuck that tailbone so that the core is coming in towards the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Fold all the way again and roll all the way up. Perfect. We're going to come sideways on our mat. And we want the toes to be facing forward. Relax the shoulders back. Tuck the tailbone so that our spine is nice and tall. We're going to bring the arms out to the side. Reach out towards the side. And slowly hinge forward so that our chest is parallel to the mat. We look like a beautiful star here. Relax the tailbone. Interlace the hands behind you, and we're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together and just hinge forward. Keep the chest open until the arms come back. Relax, hold, breathe. Just keep relaxing those shoulders. Slowly come up to your chest is parallel again, and let the hands slide down the legs. Let's hold here for a few moments. Feel those hamstrings again getting flared up. And let's place the hands in the middle, just below our face. Let's place the right hand on the hip, and we're just going to twist our body towards the right, but we want the hips to stay where they are. When we feel like we can't go any further through the torso, let's extend that right arm up. Keep the hips square, hold and breathe. We want that core to be nice and strong. The crown is reaching forward so that the spine is nice and long. Hold and breathe. Bring that right hand down. Again, left hand on the hip. Let's twist the torso, keeping the hips where they are. Extend that left arm up. Hold and breathe. Keep those hips square. Bring that left hand down. Let's bring our arms out like wings. Inhale it back up, same way we went down. Let's heel toe the toes and feet together. Standing with feet hip width apart. Relax the shoulders back. We're going to ground through that right foot. We're going to bend up the left knee. When you feel steady and ready, we want to feel that right foot as if there's an imaginary line tracing from the middle of our hip down to our heel, so you get that nice straight line. Line of awareness. We're going to interlace the fingers and start to bend forward and try to interlace all the fingers, even the thumbs, around the sole of the middle of the left foot. Focus at a point in front of you. When you feel ready, start to kick that left foot forward. It could be bent. Just keep that right foot rooted into the mat. And when you feel ready, if you can straighten the leg, great. If not, keep the knee bent. Hold and breathe. You want to relax the shoulders back. Slowly bring it back in and release. You might feel burning through that right leg, getting that calf. And then we want to ground through that left foot. Again, roll the shoulders back, chest is open, bend up the right knee, interlace the fingers, even the thumbs, start to slowly bend forward, keep that left foot rooted, come to the sole of the middle foot, and again you could keep the knee here, you could start to extend it a little bit, just make sure that that left leg is nice and strong, and start to slowly extend to one day maybe it's straight. Hold and breathe. Slowly release. Come back to standing. And we're going to send the feet a hip width apart and just start to bend the knees. Bring the hands in a prayer. Let's come into a nice yoga squat. Let's hold here for a moment. And let's thank mind, body, and spirit for allowing us this practice. Let our bums come all the way down. And that ends today's session. Namaste. I hope you have a wonderful day or evening or night. And I'll see you all tomorrow.